So I was told to take the video down. So I took the video down and immediately canceled all the Ferraris ever. And I will not be ever buying a new Ferrari for Royalty Exotic Cars ever. Ever, 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 ever again. Alright guys, welcome to today's vlog. Today, well, I'm gonna bring you on what I would call maybe the adventure for us to start something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Today, we're gonna look at some property. I want to buy a building and I want to start my own car dealership. I have struggled for over 3 years now buying cars from dealers that do just unbelievably poor business. And over the last 3 months specifically, all of us, including Jesse, Tony, even Mario, have witnessed dealers just the worst of the worst. And that debacle that we had with the Tobin dealer on the Ferrari video, just that was the icing on the cake, okay? Now I'm gonna explain that to you really quick. We went there to order what was a I believe our 812, which I got an allocation for because when you are a Ferrari customer, they almost force you to buy their kind of non-popular, right, Ferraris, so that you can basically get the popular ones. So you get picked to get that, right? So we were getting our 812, and as we were there, they were like, hey, you know, do you want maybe to get a another special car like a 488 Pista, a Puerta? And I said, man, of course I would love that car, right? So I was like, you know what, awesome. And then I knew there's a catch, of course. So there was the catch, obviously, for me to purchase the Aston Martin, which I'd already done, right? To get a GT4 Lusso, okay? And to get a Portofino, right? And then to trade in one of my Ferraris on a level of like where they make a lot of money, right? So to give them like a banger trade value. I thought maybe that was way too much, all right? But I said, you know what? Okay, cool. We went ahead, we spec'd out the 3 cars. I love the Pista. I thought it was a great looking car, and I was super ready to get that. We make a video, all right? You guys can just go watch the video. It's the $1 million in 30 minutes video of them, of the GT4, and saying nothing but good things, right? It was actually a really nice car. I kind of wouldn't mind buying one. But 20-30 minutes after the video had come out, when we released it, Ferrari North America said that they don't want any of their Ferraris on our channel because I'm devaluing their brand. Yeah, I'm devaluing their brand by putting hundreds of people per week behind the wheel of a car that they dream about. Think about that from a Ferrari, from a perspective. Jesse, how does that sound to you?
It's great. When you're from like Modesto, California, like me, you would dream of being in a car like this, and out here, you can finally achieve the experience that I thought I would never achieve. And there's a lot of people that come to Vegas who would achieve that experience.
Tony, what do you think about?
It's ridiculous.
Like, but think about it. Devaluing the brand.
No, you would think that we would bring more value to the brand.
It's making the brand more value. Exactly. It's just, you tell them. I'm getting mad.
It's ridiculous. We give people the opportunity to drive any Ferrari that we have all the time, and to say that we devalue the brand couldn't be more asinine. Just because we bring more awareness and value to their brand because we let people drive the car. It's pretty straightforward.
Hundreds, if not like 500 or 600 people have come to Royalty to test drive cars, right? We give them that experience that a dealer could never give them. And they walk out that door. Just 2-3 days ago, we had a great guy come in from Canada. He drove a Murcielago. He was awesome, and he drove the Aventador, right? Basically on a test drive. He then left our office and went straight down to Lamborghini Las Vegas and placed an order, okay, or deposit on an Aventador. Now, like, that's so awesome. We work together and everything works hand in hand. Now, Lamborghini Las Vegas has recently requested that we don't do, or they don't do any videos. That includes with like Stradman and all that stuff. And they're just really not, like, the ownership of Lamborghini is not into it. But Lambo has been amazing customer service. George, Serena there, Tom, they've all been great guys. Even Rod now, he's one of my friends, and I can't say enough good things about them. But the people that they work for, come on, I mean, give me a break. Like, they're the ones making these choices, and they're old guys. They're not going with social media. They're not going with society. And it is what it is. So I was told to take the video down. So I took the video down and immediately canceled all the Ferraris ever. And I will not be ever buying a new Ferrari for Royalty Exotic Cars ever. Ever, 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 ever again. Now, sure, I'm going to buy a used Ferrari because there's still a demand for that. But for me to pay full premium and to get that relationship going and bring the cars there for service, that's a dead no. So that brings us to today, okay? Sorry for the rant. I mean, you know, these are going to be a long video because something really I'm passionate about. And
yeah, we're 6 minutes deep right now.
I know, yeah, but I mean, look, if I don't explain to you guys what I'm doing, you're just going to think I'm over here just driving around trying to buy buildings, spending money, being whatever, right? I'm here to give everybody in America the opportunity to buy an exotic car hassle-free, full-blown royalty customer experience included, right? No hassle pricing, everything is laid out, there's no bullshit attached. Just like when you rent a car from us, that's how I'm gonna sell a car. And that's also how Jesse is gonna maintain the car, all right? Because along with the dealership comes a full-blown service center.
Which I'm super excited about.
Yeah, because how many people, Jesse, do you think that we get inside the office right now that were like, dude, can you change my tires? Can you do this? But what's the advantage of royalty right now? And we don't service cars at the moment, but let's just say, like, what's our advantage at the moment? If we said, and we put a sign on our door, Royalty Service Center is open for business, immediately, why are we better? Please tell them.
Customer service.
Okay, but then what else?
Well, we do everything right away. We're all about efficiency, and when a car comes in, we work on it right away. You're not gonna bring your car in and wait for a week and a half or 2 weeks to get looked at. You bring it in and get looked at right away. So I think that's where we're at.
How about our parts? Do we wait for parts? What about our tires?
So,
If you got a 488 right now and you want a tire in your car, how much does it cost to get one tire at discount or at Ferrari of Las Vegas?
you're looking at least $300 to $600 a tire, depending on what you get. And
that what
99,
a front tire? A front tire? Yeah. 305 3020 Pirelli tire is about $550 at the dealer, plus tax, plus install, plus mount, plus balance, plus all the other stuff. You're talking $700 for one tire. You know why I know? Because I used to have to take my cars there before Jesse came, right? Now we have all of our tires in stock. We're ready to fix them right then, right there. We are rolling, right? So you're in and out of a service center with before you can drink your coffee, honestly, all right?
And we overnight everything.
Everything.
Everything gets overnighted to us. We don't wait. We don't like to wait. We don't like to wait. We don't let our customers wait.
DHL boy.
Yeah. So, okay, this is just the start of the conversation. Here's the prelim. I'm going to go and we're going to look at the 5 places. I'm not going to show you all 5. We're going to look through them and show you the 2 or 3 best ones because there's about 3 or 4 automotive properties on Sahara that I really like. There's one on the other side of the city that I really like. My goal is just to put the building right across the street from Tobin, okay? That's just literally my goal. And I had an opportunity to put my business across the street from another competitor of mine about a year ago, and it worked out great, all right? But that's my goal, and I want to change things in this city because I am an exotic car owner myself on a personal level, and unfortunately, you know, there is what it is. So today, we're out here looking for a place to buy so we can start that Royalty Exotic Cars sales experience. First impression, this building isn't really doing it for me. This is okay, but the problem is that you have this auto repair shop right in front of you, and unfortunately in this listing that's not included, but the location's perfect because you have the Lexus dealer there, you've got CarMax across the street, and we're kind of on the more western side of the dealership row. Right now, a lot of these buildings and these businesses are transitioning into a different area of the city, but I don't think this is going to work. If it came with that building there, that would be okay, but this is a big showroom area. We could have a lot right here. We could build this out. So yeah, well, over here, if we had this whole property, we had this lot, this would be perfect because you'd have a service center, and then you'd have the showroom. So that would be great. So I'll see if this building over here is for sale, if the owner owns both of them or whatever, but go to the next one. Okay, so this building right here, just for this side, and it comes with land. It says 1.3 acres. So 1.3 acres, I'm gonna drive around the parking lot. 1.3 acres would probably be the parking lot too. So essentially it's possible that this other building is included, but I don't know. Let's look around the back. This parcel here is 2.9 million. So a lot of parking. My goal is to have a very large indoor showroom. That would be better. So yeah, you have to have, the parking lot has to be included with 1.3 million. I mean 1.3 acres. Yeah. This would be good though if I can get that service center. All right, so Honda right there is not included in this. Okay, so come around this way over here. This was Volvo before. So this was the old Volvo store. So from here, split the driveway this way. This building is available for 6.7 million, but it does have a relatively large a large lot. Unfortunately, this building is a massive, and the bigger the building, the bigger the renovation. So, and also, do we put cars on the outside? Like, I mean, we're not selling Chevy Silverados, so is this really the game we're going for? I mean, I don't mind, but right here, you know, we could enclose this, bring this out more. I mean, it's not a bad idea. So let's check out the inside. I need more communication, you know? You guys gotta give me more. This is that car. Oh. That's cheap.
Okay.
Are you trying to
6.9 for this car? What is it?
I was gonna say,
It's 26.9.
the big.
Obviously, Tony, Honda West is clearly a much better option than the other way. Now, $6 million sounds like a shit ton of money, but it's really not, because you're buying land and you're buying a building and you're buying a full-blown service center. You're literally buying so much infrastructure that you can open immediately, which really helps. The only disadvantage to this lot here is that the inside showroom is on the small side.
Yeah, I thought it was
so
bigger.
but that doesn't mean we can't, because if you looked, you saw the parts department, you saw everything. If we took that place down to the bare bones like we did the royalty showroom, right?
Yeah, plenty of space.
Demo is very easy. The hard part is to build. So from here, right, all the way to the street, we have a very nice, easy traffic. There's no bumps, there's no other stuff. Because when you're dealing with high-end cars, all of that matters. And even back here, you have high walls, right? So that's I mean, 10-foot wall over there up to a 12, 14-foot wall down that way. So you have a lot of structure here. This is a very viable option.
There's 14 lifts in there.
14 lifts.
14 lifts. That's a lot of lifts.
Which is great because we're going to start the service center for us is going to be the most important for me. I think the service center is something that makes the most amount of sense so that we can obviously expand that market. Because if you go to Tobin or you go to Lambo Las Vegas, they're great service centers. Richard that works at Tobin is amazing, as well as Ben, but they're stacked to the brim. You know, I mean, you're talking 2-3 weeks in the wait sometimes. So I think it's a really cool idea to help them out. And you can see just right over here, I don't want to go too deep, I'm not trying to get in trouble, but it's fully open. Unfortunately, guys, the best part about that car dealership was that it was next to a Taco Bell. Oh my god. Anyways, the food vlog today is going to be the buffet of Taco Bell. So Black Friday specials at Taco Bell are literally the most insane thing ever. We got all of this food for $3 today. And you, well, like, it blows your mind, right? There's literally probably 100 tacos right in front of us right now. And Mario just told me that if I give him $1 for every taco he eats, he's gonna smash every one of them in less than 30 seconds.
Is that true, Mario?
Facts.
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 All right.
So he could potentially make $100 right now with all this food.
Not including the rolled chicken tacos. Those
$5 for the cheese quesadilla.
All right, listen, just kidding, guys. We're having lunch right now, but I wanted to sit there and I wanted to close this first episode of the Royalty Exotic Car Sales and Service Center because think about what we've built in just 3 years with the rental car place. It's been amazing. I mean, you guys can attest to how much we've grown in the past 2 years, just
Absolutely.
as you guys have been there.
Absolutely.
And you know, it feels good and it feels natural to want to grow and to want to go from just the rentals into the sales because our customers are there for us.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to be there for our customers when they're ready to pull the trigger on their own car. Not only can we do that, but think about the twin turbo Huracan that we just built, right? Dallas Performance did an outstanding job of doing that. Now, we could give that same opportunity to any of the Huracan owners here because we could literally install Dallas Performance kits for them at our own service center, you know? And we would have the infrastructure and the sales and the knowledge to do so.
Yep.
So I think not only do we have sales, service, but we also can add performance,
Yeah.
right? What about the Jeeps? We can build our custom Jeeps over there. We can
Hold
build.
on. Do I get to wear a suit to work now?
No more dirty fingers.
That,
dirty fingers.
I was thinking that like Dicky's jumper suit, you know, the overalls. You know what I mean?
As long as it has a pricey tag on it, I'll be alright.
There you go.
But I think the right place for us is going to be Honda West. There's actually 3 other places I want to look at, but you know, at $6 million, I do feel the value is there. I'm gonna probably try to offer them slightly less, but you guys, look, I've ranted for over 30 minutes in this video. I've talked a lot and I've said a lot of things, but I wanna hear from you, right? Good and bad. Tell me all the dumb shit that I do all the time. You know, I love it. I fight back with you guys all the time. You know, it's great, but I wanna hear what you think about us actually going into the car business. Do you think we're gonna be successful or, you know, do you think I'm just full of it?
I think you're kind of full of it. Just kidding.
Full of it, but that's exactly why people will buy.
I'm just kidding. We're not full of it. But look, guys, enjoy this video, all right? I'm going to enjoy all of this food right here, okay?
Take my drink,
All right? So we'll see you guys next video.